Hello and good morning. This is Ogle's Fish Room. I'm doing a very short one this morning. I just moved the blue female betta out of this little 2.5. This is a small tank. I should say, three right in front of you. The dwarf sparkling gouramis. And in the background, you can see the tail. They're elongated and the tail is rounded. I just got more bumblebee gobies this morning. There's a little teeny one over there, and well, it doesn't look like it, but there's 8 actually in there. I bought 5 more this morning. They just got some in, and I already had 3 little gobies. In the background are the dwarf emerald rasboras right in front of you there. There's 3 back there somewhere. There they are on the left. They look very similar. Kind of got them by accident, to be frank. I was trying to get more of the dwarf cory cats, and they're in the other 2.5 on the other side of the room here. But when I got home, I found that instead of getting more of these, or instead of getting more of those, I'm sorry, the cory cats, I got these. They're 3. Started to take them back, and then I started watching them, and I liked them, and they're very tiny. I mean, these are less than an inch long, very, very small. But I like the way they swim, and I like the way they acted, and they seem to get along with the little betta and the gobies and everything. So I decided to go back and get 3 more. So I told the girl that, and I got 3 of the emerald rasboras instead. So that's what I have in here now. I have 3 of the emerald rasboras, 3 of the sparkling gouramis, and 8 of the bumblebee gobies. I just got this big guy this morning, literally just within an hour ago. Beautiful. I'm very pleased with them. Okay, this is the 10-gallon column tank, and there she is. I just took this little blue female betta out of that 2.5 that I just showed you that she was in with all those little fish, and I decided I cleaned this tank up because I decided to put the angel that was in here over in the big 75. She seems to be doing well, but she was mean to everything in here, but everything's about her size in the other tank, so she's not quite so aggressive. Anyway, so I put her in there first. Before I took this little female out, she's disappeared. Oh, she's in the back. I redid this. I moved my rocks around. Those are the same rocks that were in here, but just in a different configuration. Built like a little tunnel back in there. This rock is absolutely huge. Goes back to the back of the tank and to the front of the tank. And there's another big one back there that it's resting on, kind of over in the corner, but things can swim through there and come back up. This is just a few Java fern that I glued to a little rock there. Yeah, that leaf doesn't look so good, but I'm going to give it a chance. The advantage of the Java fern is when it starts to look bad or starts to die, it puts out little babies on the leaf, and you can just simply pull those off, and once they get little roots, and glue them somewhere else. So anyway, this is there she is. She seems to be adjusting well. She's only been in here for a few hours. I redid this early this morning. That plant was already there. That's the originally, you know what I mean. I didn't move that plant. This is the rock that was always there, but I kind of moved some things around. Propped these are some rocks kind of holding the sand back. So I liked it real high. I'm trying to make, like as I said, it goes down into kind of a cave in the back. Just purchased this morning, within the hour, this piece of wood. Absolutely breathtaking. I called first and they said, yes, we just got some new wood in with anubias on it. And we've got some really gorgeous pieces that don't just look like a log, which I've been getting. It really has a lot of movement. So I went down, and there had two beautiful pieces. I only was able to afford one, but I picked this one. The plant's gorgeous. I don't know if, I mean, it's long. It goes from up almost to the surface, comes down, the plant is there, it comes and forks out over here, rests on the two rocks. I'm just loving that. That's just gorgeous. Now I've said this before, but these are $15.95 for the wood and the plant. So we're talking like $17 with tax. I know it sounds expensive, but the advantage of this is anubias is one of the hardiest plants out there. I'm not sure I've ever had one die in my tanks. They grow, and I take trimmings and put them on other pieces of wood. But at any rate, it's a gorgeous plant. It's a gorgeous piece of wood. It is saturated already. It's not something like the spider wood where I have to boil it and try to get the tannins out and make it saturated enough to sink. These have been somewhere in a tank for a very long time, so all the tannins are out. It's totally saturated. This is how it comes. So you don't have to do anything. As I said, it sounds expensive, but to me that is worth, let's say again, $15.95. You add tax at $17. It's lovely. I'm just thrilled with that. This is another piece of rock I had for ages. I tried to angle it and put it to where it would hide my sponge filter back there. Anyway, the intake tube for the outside filter you can still see, but I can't cover up everything. Anyway, I'm going to call it quits this morning. I just think it's very pretty. I'm really happy with it. Cleared up nicely after I moved everything around. And she seems to be adjusting. When I first put her in there, she was a little shocked. Didn't act. She just like, what in the hell is this? Because she was used to a much smaller tank. And I got her when she was very small. And she's not huge. She's a female, Betta. And where'd she go? Anyway, she's up and around and explored all the little crevices and loved the piece of wood that I put in. She just thought that was great. And there's a lot of shady area, a lot of places for her to hide. Anyway, she seems happy, and I'm happy. That makes me happy when other things are happy. Okay, I'll sign off. Y'all have a great day. Thank you so much for watching. This is Olga's Fish Room signing out. Take care now. Have a lovely Sunday. Bye-bye.